Hey, hey, hey! We are going to make up today. So I shot this video the other day. I posted the pictures of the end results and I figured, okay, I'll be able to go ahead, slap this video up there, no big deal. Well, that's not what happened because I needed to figure out how to do this. So here we go. So right now, there's Stormy. She's coming in. She was getting ready for youth service that night. I don't know what she was over there taking when I wasn't paying attention, but I know she took something that she probably shouldn't have. Nah, I think she got some gum or something. So I'm doing my brows, and as you can see, I am using my Limelight eyeshadow as I do it. I absolutely love the eyeshadow that came in my Limelight kit. I use a smudger brush when I put that on. That happens to be an It Smudger. But guess what? I also got a Limelight, Limelight. I don't have one. But Limelight also has their own line of brushes, and they are pretty awesome. And they have the, they have all kinds of stuff. But they have the Brow Tamer. They also have an angled liner, so you can use either one of those. I like to use the liner brushes simply because they're a little smaller, but the smudge brushes are a lot better, of course, for the thicker end of the eyebrow out there, and of course the coming in towards the nose. I don't know the exact name of that area, so we'll just go with coming into the nose. I slowed the video down just a little bit so that you could see how I was actually, because what I did first, I lined it, and then what I'm doing now is I'm actually smearing the liner up into the brow, in with the powder, which, like I said, is the eyeshadow powder, the eyeshadow, Limelight eyeshadow, and I use the shadow, like I said, that came in my kit. Absolutely love it, and that shadow happens to be 28, which is Ashen for Trouble. You would think that it would be because it's called ashen, so you think it would be a little too ashy for my particular brow color, but it is not. Clearly you can see it isn't. Once it oxidizes up there on my brow, it is actually perfect. It matches completely perfect, so I'm pretty excited about that particular shade. Once again, smudging it in. Now I'm cleaning, of course, my brush and my liner and all that good stuff. That way I have product off of it, so when I go back in and do the finishing touches, everything's all good. Now they call this a spoilie. I of course call it a mascara wand, but I'm just taking the mascara wand and I am just combing, removing any product that may want to fall off, and we're just doing it all over again on the other eye. Blah 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 blah. Same thing, other eye. Cleaning it up, working it out. Now I slowed the video down a whole lot right here. That way you can see how I'm moving the product along the edges of my brow, and I'm filling in anything that needs to be filled in. Now I'm actually using the liner portion of the brush at this point because I want a nice clean application coming down there close to the crease of the eye and the nose, and I'm just working that product back and forth up in there because I'm once again filling in what needs to be filled. And I like that very dark brow at the end, and then it fades in closer to the nose. I just really like that look. So I'm still just coming back with the smudger. I'm checking myself out. Yes. Okay. Put a little more product on there. Bada bing, bada boom. You know when you have to blow it off. Coming back in with the spoilie again, and I'm just combing my brow, making sure everything is in its place. Brow Slade. Now I'm coming back in with my eyeshadow brush that I also got with my starter package. And now I'm going to do some eyeshadow. I'm having lighting difficulties, as you can clearly see. Okay, now that particular color happens to be La Vida Mocha 27. Nope, I'm lying. That was 33, and that is Coral of the Story. And that's what I used as my base color and also my blending color. And like I said, I'm using my Limelight brushes that came in my starter kit. I got, let's see, the first one I used was the shadow brush. And this one actually is the blending brush. I really like that blending brush too, by the way. Nice and smooth. Rocking out a little bit. I'm just patting that on there. When you pat on the eyeshadow, to me, it just makes it richer. The color. That way the pigment pops, and I'm not actually just, when I pat it on there, I'm not wiping it off as I put it on there. That right there, I'm just blending. A lot of things you'll see is a lot of blending. Blending makes for like a flawless application. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And that's me blending some more, because you don't want those huge lines of demarcation. So you blend, blend, blend. I'm always blowing my product off. Probably should have wore a cape. You'll see why later. Coming back in again with another Limelight brush. I think that's 08. I think that's what you see there. And that's just the dome blender. That's all that is. Now I'm coming back in again with another shadow, and that happens to be the Ashen for Trouble again. So first I used 33, Coral of the Story. The second color I used was the Ashen for Trouble, and I mixed it with the La Vida Mocha, which is number 27. Then I'm just kind of patting that on there. And then you'll see a lot of blending. Lot of blending. And I'm just telling you right there that I have a hooded eyelid. That's what that is called. When someone has a hooded eyelid, that just basically means the skin of the eyelid has kind of hooded down over top of, well, the crease. So you can't see the crease of the eyelid, basically. So the hood, the hooded part, shadows the crease, and you can't see it. So when you put eyeshadow in the crease only, you don't actually see the color when you have a hooded lid. All you see is eyelid. So when you have a hooded eyelid, you want to make sure that you actually get up there on that hooded part so you can see the color. Coming back in and blending. Lots of blending. Lots of blending. It's all worth it. Okay, let's see. Now, I like to use the blush colors too. They don't have to just be for the cheeks, ladies. They can also be used as a popping color. And it's a very rich, heavy color. So you don't want to use too much, okay? But the best thing about the Limelight blush is that it's not really heavy, but it's not too light either. It has a nice balance of pigmentation. So it really does match every skin tone, all the hues that they have, which is awesome. But it also helps, like I said, fill in as an eyeshadow. Right now, I don't have all the eyeshadows. I just started in Limelight. I love, love, love Limelight. And I just kind of, started in here as a beauty guide and training. So I don't have all the product. I would, of course, love to, but I don't at the moment. Now, I didn't show that color simply because it's not Limelight. And pretty much after the video, you couldn't even see that. Like, it literally dissolved that quick. Not really dissolved, I don't want to say that because the color was still there, but it just kind of moved about my eyelid, even with the 16-hour finishing spray, because it's not a very good, I'm just going to be honest, it's not a very good product. And the pigmentation in that product, literally, I literally used half of that little teeny pan of eyeshadow just to get what I have on my eye right now. Lots of eyeshadow. And this doesn't take me that long. It really doesn't. But because of me showing you what I'm doing, messing around, singing, dancing, blah, 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 it took me, it looks like it's taken me forever, but it really isn't. Now I came back in with Coral of My Story. Now, that was my base. And I'm just blending away any harsh edges. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. And I'm coming back in once again with my blush. Oh, and let me tell you what colors I used, because I almost forgot. That color that I pointed out right there, that's a nice shimmer. And what I wanted to do, because I noticed right then and there that red shade that I used as my popper color wasn't working. So I came back in with that shimmer. It's called Possible, and it is 3, because I just wanted to kind of try and hold it down, okay? I kept dropping stuff consistently. Now, that is a matte shade, and I'm just kind of putting that, and that's the blush as well. It's called Alive, and I'm just putting that under my eye to give my eye a little color. So I jumped off and did both, okay? Now I'm coming back in with that. It looks like it's white, just because, like I said, my lighting really isn't the greatest, but it's not. It's called Pastel Me About It. It's number 41, and it really is a very, very light pink, but it's just, I just wanted something up there to make it pop. And I also worked it in to the crease of both of my eyes, or not the crease, I'm sorry, the corner of my eye, with the, that's what I'm doing right now, as you can see, the corner. And I'm just kind of smoothing out some fallout. Plus, it was really harsh there. I don't have my concealer yet. It just happens to be out of stock right now, and it's out of stock because people are scooping it up as fast as they can make it, because it is amazing. That's literally what covered my tattoo, is the concealer. Like, you couldn't see my tattoo at all. But I have, a little darkness right there at the bridge of my nose and underneath my eyes. As you age, things happen. You lose pigmentation. So that's really why I put that pink there, so that I can calm down that harshness and that darkness in the corners of my eyes, at the bridge of my nose. Now, the foundation is absolutely amazing. Number one, you want to warm it up a little. All that means, and I thank Angie so much for telling me that. You take your finger and you rub it over it. Just warm it up a little bit, okay? Because it is wax-based, and it is absolutely awesome, okay? A little goes a long way, ladies. Like, you see how I just took my blender, my blender, and turned it just a little bit. It wasn't even a full turn. That's all you need on both sides of your face. And you probably don't even need that. Now, the blender is called Blenderful, and it is a non-latex sponge, and it really is amazing. Like, it literally, you get it a little wet. Okay, well, not a little wet. You get it wet, you squeeze it out, it expands, it looks humongous, and you literally do what you saw me do in the video. I just used it just a half a turn, and that, since it's non-latex, the product literally lays on the sponge so it doesn't absorb all in it, so that way you actually get the full amount of foundation and not half of it absorbing into the blender, so you can't get it, so you got to keep going back in there, scooping it out. That's a waste of foundation, and foundation is not cheap. So as you see there, what I did is I was using air finishing powder, which is translucent. It has no color at all. And it's actually one of my favorite products. It really is. It's a high definition makeup. It's light, and it leaves your skin looking flawless. This right here, this concealer, I didn't show that either because I'm really not a fan. It creases up in your eye, but I just needed something because I don't have my product right there, and I don't even know what that was. That wasn't my hair. Um, and I use my concealer right there. I'm using it also as a little bit of a highlighter because I'm really not happy with any of the highlighters that I've bought. Like, I like that glitter effect with the highlighters that I use, and I haven't found a highlighter that I like yet, honestly. That's an eyeshadow brush. It really is, but I like it because it's got that Gumby. We'll just call it a Gumby, okay? It's got that Gumby edge to it. So as you can see, I can make a perfect line, and that's my contour. Um, Not crazy about that either. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad contour. I mean, it's not bad at all. The product really isn't that bad. I can't say it's the worst product ever, but it still isn't enough for me to say, hey, I love this product, and this is what I'm using, okay? But like I said, it's just getting me by in the meanwhile until I get what I get. Because what I would like to use as my, as you look, Patty, that, I gotta stop. That's Patty. Yeah, Patty right there. Fatty Patty. She wasn't invited to the party, so we gotta contour her out, okay? But what I want to use as a contour shade, I'm going to use a foundation or a concealer from Limelight. I'm not sure which one yet because I haven't been able to buy either or. But when I am, I'm going to play and see which one I like, and I'll let you know. But the concealer, the waterproof complete concealer, I'm thinking CC6. And then if I don't use that one, I'm going to either use the foundation. Let's see here. I'm thinking maybe the MB6, but we'll see. We'll see. Coming back in, I love that blender. Once again, like, I mean, I really do. I love that blender. So with the product on my face, most of the time when I use other blenders to do that, I typically use brushes. I'm going to tell you, I'm a brush fan. I am a brush fan. I can't lie to you. But I really like this blender. And it's the Blenderful once again. Since it's non-latex, the product literally it doesn't go into the brush. So what's on your face literally is what you're blending in. So if you use too much product, if you're used to those blenders, if you are a blender fan, and you use too much product with your blender, because most of the time you have to, because it absorbs into the blender, so half of it's gone. That's why I'm not a blender fan until my Blenderful. If you use too much product, that product is going to be on your skin, on your face, because it's not taking it away. Patty had to go. Okay, we X'd her out. She had to go. Like I said, she was not invited to the party. Lots of blending here. Lots of blending. Lots of blending. Twitter. They didn't know. They didn't know I was doing a video. Lots of blending, as you can see. Lots of blending. Okay, now this is my setting powder for the concealer that I use, okay? I actually do like this setting powder. I'm not going to lie, okay? It's Revolution. I think it's banana something. I honestly am too lazy right now to go look and see what it is, but I know it's like a yellow tint. I have a yellow undertone. It is so hard for me to find foundation in the drugstores that match my face. Big Beauty doesn't have a lot. Mostly everything I pick has like an orangey aftermath. And there was a girl Storm did it, and she actually used I don't know what she used. Let's keep it real. I didn't pay that much attention when Storm was telling me, but she used a lot of product on her eyebrows, and it literally, after she brushed it off, her eyebrows looked great. So that was just something new I was trying. And look at the mess. See, like I said, I told you I should have wore a cape. I had banana powder everywhere. But I do like that because it matches my tone. And I didn't want a translucent right there. I wanted something that was going to kind of match that concealer. Even though the concealer, well, I just wanted something to come close to matching it, okay? I'm back in with my blush brush from Limelight. I love the brushes, feel awesome on your skin. They're nice and soft. Okay, so it's the luxury baking powder. It's called Banana. It's by Revolution. They call it the cook powder. And that really, it kind of helps that concealer right there to not crease. That's why I wanted to use that, because that concealer creases a lot. I'm singing a little bit. And see, that is one of the I got that highlighter, and I didn't care for it. I mean, it's okay, but it's still not what I just can't seem to find a highlighter that I like. This eyeliner, oh my gosh. You see that point there? I'm going to let y'all know that point's everything. It helps you with super fine lines. I'm worshiping, guys. Give God the glory. All the glory. So that eyeliner, man, it's the perfect eyeliner pen. And that's the perfect name for it. It is perfect. You get super sweet fine lines. I lost something again. Oh, my mascara. And we can't lose that. That is the perfect mascara, man. And it is bomb.com. Wait till you see my lashes. But back to the perfect eyeliner pen. You can get super fine lines, or you can get bold or thick lines depending on how you're holding it, how you're pressing it. It literally is like a pencil. And did you see that? I almost threw on my mascara without curling my lashes. Shame on me. My lashes go straight out, so I have to curl them. You can see I have the banana baking powder on my eyelash. Kind of upset about that because that crap doesn't want to come off. That's what I'm taking that. I normally don't take my curler and do that. I was really just trying to get that banana powder off, and it wasn't working out. See, too much. But I'm worshiping. Really? No, it's never too much for God. I'm trying to let y'all see how awesome. You can't really see that good because once that you can't see. My lighting in here isn't the greatest. Now, you can see. You have to be able to see. That's a thumbs up. You can see that. Let's rock it. Jesus. He's good. We're coming to an end, I promise. I edited a lot of this video out. You see those lashes? Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. Okay. Now let's see what lipstick we want to do. Do we want to do those? Y'all know what lipstick I chose. Or, because I was like, you know, or should I do the subtle look? Should I show off my eyes since it has the red in it and do a nice neutral lip? No, let's show off. Let's show off. Yeah, let's show it off. Okay, so we're going to show off this lip. You've got to get that mascara. You got stuff. I can't lie. The eyeliner, the mascara, bomb.com. You hear me? And you can get it all at tabithabreeden.com. Okay, so the lipstick I used was the Perfect Lipstick. It's the perfect name for it. Look at that. And I'm coming back in. Too much. I'm coming back in with my Enduring Lip Color. And I'm using Candy Apple. And I'm just lining my lips with that. But I mean, I'm also putting it on my whole lip because I want a bigger pop. But I'm also lining my lip. I don't have a lot of lip. Paul says I have one wannabe black girl lip and a white girl lip. He's very rude. Very rude. But the lipstick I used, I do believe it's 104. I'm pretty positive. Once again, too lazy to get up. And it's actually in a zipped up little thingy-mabobby. So I'm really too lazy to unzip. Okay, now I'm coming in with my finishing. I typically don't do my finishing spray before my mascara. I normally do my finishing spray first and then my mascara. But with that Perfect mascara, it doesn't go anywhere. So, okay, so as you see, I do my brows first, then my eyeshadow, then my foundation. I wait till the last minute. I wait for last to do my mascara. Okay, and then here I thought I was going to salvage some of my hair and try to pull it down and be cute. But it was in that headband for so long, I needed water to help. And I didn't have any water there. So I'm like, forget that. We're not. The finishing powder is awesome. The finishing powder. The finishing spray is awesome. It's the 10 years younger. It's awesome. No fading, I can promise you. Okay, so then I was like, okay, my lips look great, but I want them to shine. So that is the Signature Jewel Lip Gloss, and it is Bliss. Now I was trying I was fighting that Q-tip. Look at that. Look at them lips. I'm still having technical difficulties with my setup downstairs. So it has great lighting, but I'm having some other issues. So I have to wait until Paul gets some things fixed down there for me. And then you think, yes. TabithaBreeden.com. On my Facebook page is Fabtabulous Beauty with Tabby. Go visit me. Check me out. I'm an entrepreneur. I love makeup. Let's make up together. Look at those lashes.